Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to Thursday, July 18th, spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Tate Black and Holly Jonas will turn to pleading and haggling. They would do almost anything to silence Sophia Choi now that she has exposed Holly and Tate at the Horton cabin. Unfortunately, Teresa Donovan's sudden realization that her decision to join Xander Cook and Sarah Horton's double wedding impacts her son has given Tate and Holly another issue. Tate was supposed to return from lacrosse camp in time to witness Teresa's wedding, but suddenly plans have altered. Teresa urged that Tate attend the wedding, but maybe Tate will persuade his mother that taking a break from camp will cause him to lose focus. If Teresa and Brady Black call Tate, he will undoubtedly have an explanation to give. However, if there are no planes available back to Salem, Tate might strike it lucky. So long as they can get Sophia to keep her mouth shut, Tate can pretend he's dissatisfied and carry on enjoying his cabin retreat with Holly. Days teasers indicate that Alex Kyriakis will be surprised by Justin Kyriakis' considerate act on Thursday's DOL episode. Given how tense things have been between them lately, Alex will be taken aback when Justin offers to perform Teresa and Alex's wedding. Alex will agree, though, since Teresa will suggest that they take Justin's offer. While Alex and Justin will have some pleasant times together, it won't take long for them to get into a heated argument over Victor Kyriakis. According to teasers for other days, Xander and Sarah are excited about their respective roles in this dual wedding ceremony. Even though Sarah and Xander might anticipate a flawless wedding, Salem marriage ceremonies rarely go as planned. Stay tuned for more of our predictions on the mayhem Xander's mother will cause as Fiona Cook is already en route to the festivities. Paul Narita, Andrew Donovan, and Sonny Kyriakis will be arriving soon for the double wedding in the interim. Watch this space for updates on all the incredible news that's coming up. According to teasers for Days of Our Lives, Sarah, Xander, Teresa, and Alex are all going to have a day to remember. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, there's some exciting casting news to share, including a fascinating recast. Reliable DOL insiders claim that Days will welcome Alex Ann Hopkins as the new Joy Wesley. In case you are unfamiliar with Joy or would like to refresh your memory, she is Chloe Lane's younger sister and was once intended to be Chloe's bone marrow donor. In addition to being a match and saving Chloe's life, Joy grew to be a cherished part of the Wesley household. Joy is, of course, Nancy Miller and Craig Wesley's second daughter. Patrika Darbo has mentioned that she will be returning in October, thus Nancy might have something to do with Joy Wesley's reappearance on screen. In any case, we should go ahead and forecast who Alex Ann Hopkins would end up dating since she will eventually make her screen debut as Joy Wesley. Jokes have already surfaced that Joy and Johnny DiMera would be coupled, particularly because Hopkins is Boatman's Instagram follower. Since most soap opera couples break up, it won't surprise us if Johnny's marital problems lead to a romance with Joy. We'll see if Johnny and Chanel DiMera's romance ends in divorce, as Days spoilers suggest that they are actually having some relationship issues. We'll see how it all works out, but Joy and Johnny might eventually develop into a relationship that fans will want to support. Regarding Alex Ann Hopkins, she has appeared in a number of television shows, including Chicago PD, Criminal Minds, Reckless Juliets, and The Goldbergs. Fans of Days will want to extend a hearty welcome to Hopkins when she joins the cast, and we're looking forward to seeing her on-screen debut as Joy at some point. As Hopkins' premiere date approaches, we'll keep you informed of any further noteworthy developments pertaining to her role. Don't miss any of the action. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that Joy will upend everything. Teresa Donovan spotted Chanel DiMera in the town center and begged her to bake a second wedding cake for the double wedding, according to the Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, July 17th. Chanel walked inside Sweet Bits to see if they had all the required components once she had agreed and worked out the specifics. Sophia Choi then had an opportunity to approach Teresa, and they proceeded to take turns humiliating Holly Jonas. Teresa brought up Tate Black attending lacrosse camp, and Sophia thought about observing Tate with Holly and listening in on their covert summertime scheme. When Sophia realized it was Teresa's wedding day, she decided against telling anyone. On Wednesday's episode of Days, Holly cuddled and played board games with Tate at the Horton cabin before they had a make-out session. Just then, there was a knock on the door, and Holly hoped that if they ignored it, the visitor would leave. Nevertheless, it was Sophia who answered the door, and she exclaimed that Tate and Holly were really smitten. On Wednesday's DOL program, Johnny DiMera discovered EJ DiMera sipping alcohol and thinking about Nicole Walker's divorce petition inside the DiMera estate. EJ was forced to sign the paperwork when Johnny yelled at him for lying, but in the end, he softened and promised his father he would always be there for him. Even though Johnny and Chanel had no intention of staying in the DiMera home indefinitely, Johnny proposed that they extend their stay for the sake of lonely EJ. Nicole questioned Eric Brady in his room above the bar about if he was still planning to move to Paris. Eric acknowledged that he had been avoiding his suffering, but that Jude Brady was back. Additionally, Eric didn't see any barriers to starting again in Salem, possibly even with Nicole. Nicole revealed she would have left EJ if she had knew Eric was the father of her child after acknowledging she never moved on from Eric. Eric leaned in and almost kissed Nicole as they had the same feelings. When someone appeared at the door, they broke the lip lock, and it turned out to be EJ. EJ threatened to hold Nicole and Eric accountable for their actions after turning over the unsigned divorce papers to Jude. On Wednesday's episode of Days, Alex Kyriakis surprised Brady Black by declaring that he was getting married to Teresa today at the Kyriakis mansion. Brady had trouble processing the news after learning about the double wedding involving Xander Cook and Sarah Horton. Brady had second thoughts about going to the ceremony, but since Alex was related, he changed his mind. Brady wasn't sure if Teresa would be pleased with his presence, but she insisted on having him present when she got home. Teresa broke down in tears and expressed her regret that her relationship with Brady didn't work out after Alex left the Wednesday's Days episode. Brady was reassured by Teresa that he would always hold a special place in her heart, particularly since he was Tate's father. Teresa panicked when she realized that Tate was ostensibly at lacrosse camp because she wanted him to be in her wedding. We'll give you additional guesses on how Tate will handle the curveballs because spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that he'll be dealing with some turbulence. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of July 22nd to 26th indicate that Fiona Cook's visit for her double wedding will result in some unexpected information. Alex Kyriakis is going to learn that Xander Cook is not, in fact, Victor Kyriakis' heir when his mother comes clean about who his biological father is. Teresa Donovan may attempt to appear as though Fiona is lying at first, but she will ultimately have to acknowledge the fraud that she and Constantine Melionis conducted. According to teasers for Days, Alex will lash out, so Sarah Horton will need to calm him down before he loses it. Positively, Alex will express regret to Justin Kyriakis for mistreating him. After they both understand they're still father and son, Justin will forgive Alex and make amends with him. Brady Black will locate a sympathetic listener in the meanwhile. Ava Vitali will talk to Brady and empathize with his sadness because she has had heartbreaks of her own. When Kristen DiMera finds out that Ava and Brady are getting along, she'll believe that Ava ought to assist her in winning Brady back. But if Ava ends up in bed with Brady instead, Kristen's plan might not work out. Brady may find himself wondering what transpired after hitting the sheets with Kristen's best friend, as he is likely to find himself in another tangle shortly. According to Days spoilers, Stefan DiMera and Gabby Hernandez DiMera's marriage will be fixed, but it can soon blow up all over again. When Kristen revealed their inebriated hookup, she could easily take revenge on Ava and take Stefan down with her. Brady and Alex will be shocked by Teresa's major decision after Xander lashes out at her for lying and demands an explanation. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.